Hello, I'm introducing friend Robin Wesman from East Kootenays in BC, and this is regarding glyphosate and exposure to glyphosate and what happened, and I'll leave it to him to tell you the story. Go ahead, Robin.
Well, thanks, Tony. My story begins in 2012 when my children were exposed to an illegal cosmetic pesticide spraying that included what we believe to be glyphosate 2,4-D and whatever concoction that the neighbors had decided to make up. Anyhow, to make a long story short, six neighbors got together and they decided to clear the area of broadleaf vegetation as well as dandelions. And in that process, they first of all sprayed on a very windy day, so they didn't follow safe use pesticide guidelines. But secondly, they pulled up on our boulevard and they actually sprayed my boulevard. And my not yet 3-year-old twins were standing at the fence trying to see what was going on, and they actually sprayed my kids. So this went on for the yearly spraying went on for the next 4 years until 2016 when they sprayed again, and one of my twin boys suffered a severe allergic reaction, went into anaphylactic shock and nearly died. So in that process, I contacted Tony, and Tony and I actually had a meeting, 5 months ago, and Tony introduced me to the science behind the pesticide poisoning and the problems with glyphosate and pesticides, and the need to test it. And my story actually resonates very well with that need to test glyphosate, because right now the testing that my children receive indicates, well, there's no real pesticides or glyphosates in their body. And when you understand the science behind it, that's not necessarily the case, but even more so, you understand that glyphosate and pesticides especially affect the child's biome. And I did a video along with my wife concerning that issue, and that video can be seen on YouTube, and just go to YouTube. It's Assault by Pesticides. So as I studied this issue, what I could see was that there was a tremendous need to test for these pesticides, because we understood that some of the symptoms my children were having before 2016 and after 2012, the initial dosing, where they were getting rings around their mouth, and they were getting reactions from food that they normally wouldn't have gotten reactions from, which indicated allergies and problems with food. So we figured that the initial dosing of the pesticides affected their microbiome, and it led up to the extreme reaction of one of my twin boys. So I could put the pieces together and understand the step-by-step process of how this toxin is everywhere in our environment and in our food. And so that's why I believe that Tony has a good cause here, where testing should be done, and the government should test it. It's not a matter of the debate of the safety of the product, which I think could be proven that it's not safe. It's a matter of, okay, well, if the government says it's safe, if the manufacturer says it's safe, let us test it. Let's see what the limits are. Let's see how much of it really is in our body. And my situation was that in 2012, when we actually asked for testing, it couldn't be done. It wasn't done, and the doctors didn't know what to do and didn't know how to go about testing it. And in 2016, again, while my child was at the hospital, I asked for a test. It couldn't be done. So I think, Tony, you're on to a good cause. I support it. I will jump on that grassroots movement bandwagon and support it, and I think that everybody should support it. So this is just my support to you and a little bit of our story on why I think it's a good cause. Thank you.
Great. Hi. Apart from signing the petition, I would like you all to help us out in one more way. Send me an email at tony.mitra@gmail.com and give us the details of the potential decision makers in your place, such as the mayor or the councillor or the governor of your state, or anybody who is working at different levels of government involved with healthcare, who is in a position to allocate a fund and start testing. CEO of local healthcare service providers and so on. Send me their name, their rank and organization, such as name so and so, mayor of so and so city, and their email address. Name, rank, organization, and email address. Give me these three, and I can put those one into the petition as people who will receive details and be requested to start testing our food for glyphosate. Thank you.